Hey Aries, welcome to the solstice. For those of you in whatever hemisphere you're in, it's either summer or winter at this time. So, whichever season you are in right now, I hope that you are finding a way to celebrate the solstice. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Please check your moon and or rising signs for a deeper resonance. I am reading, or I intend for these messages to resonate with both sidereal and Western astrological charts. Okay. So take that as you will. If you don't know the difference between Western and sidereal, I do recommend that you check that out. All right, Aries. I realized that as I was recording all of the videos for this new moon in Cancer, because we're going to be talking about the new moon in Cancer and the blessings that she wants to bring us all, I realized that I did not record for you, Aries, yesterday because I wanted to get everybody's reading up by the latest, the end of the day during the new moon. But I realized that I did not record your reading for some apparent reason. I didn't get to it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. Okay, Aries. Let's see here. Again, for those of you who might be new, I am not a fortune teller. I'm not here to necessarily tell you all of the good things that are going to come. I'm here to tell you about the blessings that are being given to you and brought to you, opportunities that are brought to you for sure towards the future. But for the most part, I am here to tell you how to utilize the tools that are given to you every season or every new or full moon that you can utilize towards your success in the future. Okay, because everything boils down to a choice. Okay, boils down to a choice, boils down to decisions and karma that you create for yourself. Okay. All right, Aries, let's see. Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do we have? What messages do we have here for Aries, sun, moon, and rising placements for this new moon in Cancer? Happy new moon, you guys, and happy Cancer season. Sorry, guys, cards are flipping around. All right, let's see. Okay, you received the same card that who received this? I think it was, yeah, it was Taurus. Taurus received the card of Serenity. If you have Taurus in your chart, I recommend that you check out Taurus's reading. Bottom of the deck, we have Body Care. So during this time, during the new moon in Cancer for the next, I would say up to 30 days before we hit the full moon, and even after that, even like while we're in Cancer season, for the season of Cancer, you really need to make sure that you're focusing on your body, Aries. Any ailments that you have, any parts of your body that you need to strengthen, that you need to kind of exercise, whatever part of that body, of your body that you need to exercise, please make sure that you're putting focus on that during this new moon in Cancer. When you take care of your body, especially at this time, Aries, you will find peace there. Okay, you will find peace. And just like I was telling Taurus, it's almost like this silent, not, it could be silence, but it's like quiet happiness. You know what I mean? It's just so tranquil, very, very peaceful. You know, this can be, not just exercise. It can also just be, it doesn't have to be necessarily just cardio. It can be, Pilates. It could be, It could be weightlifting, but I also see this as even taking ice baths, taking a nice hot bath, taking salt baths, getting a massage, going to the chiropractor, getting, getting cosmetic, um, either surgery or cosmetic, like minor cosmetic things done, like your nails, your eyelashes, your eyebrows, trimming your hair, getting a haircut, coloring your hair, um, getting a scalp massage. There's a lot of things when it comes to the body. Um, making sure that you're going to get waxed, or making sure you're shaving, or if you are growing hair out, whether it's growing out a beard or growing out your natural hair or your hair from your head, um, just making sure that your hair and your scalp are healthy. You know what I mean? Really focusing on your body. This is where you will find a lot of peace of mind. As some of you guys may realize that a lot of the time you don't really have time, or don't make the time to actually focus on your body and do something good for yourself physically. Okay. Getting rest, getting some sleep. Okay. Going to bed early, sleeping in if you can, taking naps if you can throughout the day, making sure that you are also eating foods that are making your body feel good. The food doesn't always, or the supplement, whatever, it doesn't really necessarily have to taste the best, but if it's giving you a boost of nutrients every single day, make sure that you're taking, getting those nutrients in your body. Okay. Some of you guys during this Cancer new moon, you are feeling a little bit like self-conscious about your body. And the Cancer new moon is asking you to find peace with your body, to look at yourself and, whatever you've been through in your life, whatever, the decisions that you've made, just look at yourself and realize, this is who I am right now. Whether you're 100% happy with it or not, this is who you are. You need to find peace with your body. You need to just be content with your body. This is who you are right now. However, towards the future, you can change your body. Okay. It's just going to take some work, and it's going to take some consistency. Okay. Let's see here. Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs for this Cancer new moon. Okay. You receive fluorite, natural beauty, and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable, inside and out. Let me read that again. Sorry. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable, inside and out. So, yeah, just like I was saying, Aries, if you think that you're going to find a version of yourself in somebody else, or if you're looking on social media, or if you're chasing after a certain version of beauty that is not the beauty that you possess, you need to stop doing that. You need to accept yourself for who you are. Okay. Some of you guys, your body has gone, I mean, not all of us, especially the older we get, especially if you're older, your body goes through changes. Even after, 25, 30, like your body definitely goes through some changes, especially for those of you, if you guys have become parents. Okay. Especially if you were pregnant and, you just had a baby, or you had children, your body is not the same, but that doesn't mean that it's not lovable. It doesn't make you less lovable. And if there's anybody in your surroundings who is constantly commenting on your body, or saying like, oh, this changed, or you gained weight, those are not your people. Those people don't really, they're not feeding your spirit. They are making comments, and I have a feeling some of you guys, there may be people saying things and they think that they have your best interest, but honestly, that's not tactful. But others of you, if there isn't necessarily someone in your midst who is commenting on your body, then this is just all you in your head, looking back maybe at a certain time in your life where you were fit, where you had a certain, body shape or whatever, and now you don't have it for whatever reason, and you're feeling, whether you've gained weight or lost a lot of weight for whatever reason. um you may look at yourself now and be like, how, I'm not shaped like that anymore, like I feel unattractive. But that doesn't Aries, change is uncomfortable, even when especially when it comes down to physical change, right? When it comes down to physical change in the human body, especially for those of you who are women, especially if you had children, like, or even if you didn't have children, like, I just get the sense there's a feminine energy here where, those of you who are, women, you guys definitely, struggle with this. But now is the time to embrace everything about your body. Embrace it and stop obsessing over it. Okay? Bottom of the deck, you have turquoise and it says spiritual path. Life is not all about looks and, how can I get as close to the beauty standard as possible. Beauty, the word standard is ridiculous. Okay, Aries, that's just my personal opinion. Beauty standard, like, why is that even a thing? Beauty is everywhere. Nature does not, when it comes to nature and spirit, there is no beauty standard really besides being good, being wise, being understanding, expansion and growth. That's beauty. That's attractive, right? So if you're not growing, Aries, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, it doesn't really matter the physical growth. It doesn't matter about your physical attributes. None of that matters. Okay? Does not matter. If you're obsessing over your weight, if you're obsessing over how your body looks, well, then that means that your focus is not necessarily on the things that matter. Now, again, if this is boiling down to like health conditions and things like that, definitely go to the doctor. Go get something done. Go get something done about it. Okay. But if this is not like a health issue, and it's just you looking at your body and it's like, I just don't like the way it looks, that's fine. You can change it, but don't obsess over it. It's not worth obsessing over. Okay. If it's causing you to go about your day feeling depressed, go get some help. Go talk to someone, go, or maybe start talking to some people who actually make you feel beautiful, right? There's a lot going on inside of you, Aries, that needs to be healed here, I see, for some of you. And it has a lot to do with, your self-image and how you see yourself in the mirror on a day-to-day basis. Some of you guys may be too afraid to look in the mirror as well. Let's see here. One more oracle message, Aries. And then we're going to jump into the tarot towards the end of your reading. So we are halfway there, more than halfway there. Let's see, you guys. Well, there you are, Aries. Bottom of the deck, trailblazing, innovative, and fearless. That's who you are, just as a person. That's how people see you, whether they like it or not. Okay. You have Trine at the top of the deck. This is the card that was chosen, and it says auspiciousness, positivity, and luck. So this new moon in Cancer is bringing you a lot of positive energy here, Aries. That is what you should be focused on. If you're looking at your body and you're just sitting in resentment towards yourself, or you're just like, oh, I wish I had this, you should not be sitting in that type of energy during this Cancer new moon. You should be actually getting up and going to work out if that's what you want to do. Don't just sit there and be sad about your body. Just, be like, okay, I don't like my body right now. And if it's something that I can change, I'm going to go change it, right? But if it's something that you were naturally born with, right? That's just naturally your body or part of your body, why change it? Just why obsess over it? Just be like, this is who I am. And the people who can't accept that, well, that's their problem, right? But if it's something that you can change, maybe like your weight or your hair, you know what I mean? The makeup that you wear, getting your nails done, getting a tan or whatever, just getting rid of a tan, I don't know. Wearing contacts. There's so many things that you can get fixed, right? If you know, you can fix certain things about your body. There's some things that, you know, we were naturally born with, that we can't really change. And there were things that we're naturally born with that we can change. Get up and go make some changes. Okay, go for that walk, go for that jog, or go lift those weights, or, you know, change up your eating routine, your eating habits, whatever it is. But don't sit and obsess over it and be like, huh, like, get up and do the work for your body, take care of yourself, right? But don't sit and be stuck on it all day, every day. Don't allow it to bring you down. Don't be obsessed over looks, okay? Because none of that really matters at the end of the day when it comes to the soul, okay? When it comes to the spirit and what's underneath it all. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot for you guys. We're going to pull 3 tarot cards, and then we will clarify those cards towards the end of your reading, Aries. Let's go ahead and jump into your tarot really quickly. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm really getting strong that some of you guys had children, or even if you're, you know, if you're a father and you've had children, you know, maybe you just kind of stopped caring about your body as much, maybe because you're just a busy dad or something like that, or maybe you got into a relationship and maybe your eating habits changed. I don't know. There's all different types of reasons why our bodies go through changes. Some of you, maybe your body just hasn't gone through much of a change necessarily, but maybe you just had a certain body type or a certain weight for a long period of time, and it's just been a real struggle trying to change your weight, or trying to figure out a hairstyle, or change your hair, or color your hair, whatever it is. It could be something that you just struggled with for, you know, maybe all your life or most of your life. And, you know, again, the moon is here to help you understand, like, it's okay, be at peace with your body, but take care of it no matter what. Always take care of your body. It doesn't matter what kind of body type you have. Take care of it. Love it. Okay? The human body is an amazing thing. It's an amazing creation, okay? Respect it. All right, let's see here. We're going to pull 3 cards from the top of the deck. Let's see here. Okay, we have Libra, Justice. And this is Venus, okay? There's that feminine energy and needing to bring things into balance. So again, if it's eating habits, or if it's, you know, working out, exercise, okay, or the amount, you know, this is all about kicking out any obsessive thoughts, okay? Justice is not about obsession, it's about balance, okay? It's about equilibrium. So if there's something that you're doing too much of, or you're obsessing over something, or maybe you're doing something excessively, like maybe you're eating too much or you're not eating enough, okay? Maybe you are obsessed with going to the gym instead of like you know, going to the gym, and then like maybe change up the pattern and go to the gym and go work out, and then just like maybe take a couple days to just like enjoy your body. You know, there's some type of obsession here that I'm getting, that this new moon, especially with this feminine energy, is like, just go with the flow, just be okay, and content, and be in love with who you are. You don't have to continue to obsess over doing this, or obsess over, you know, not eating, or obsess over like losing weight. Don't be obsessive over gaining weight. Don't be obsessive over gaining muscle. Don't be obsessive over your hair or your skin or whatever, right? If it's not really bringing you true happiness and serenity and peace, then why are you doing it? If it's more obsessive, or if it's more like, oh, I really want to look this way, because if I don't, then, you know, if it has I feel like there's a lot that's going on when it comes to your body that brings a lot of like fear and doubt about yourself, and you feel like the way you look has everything to do with who you are as a person, and that's not true. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So there again, you need to kind of like set some boundaries for yourself when it comes to taking care of your body. Okay. So again, if there's something about eating routines, eating habits, certain patterns of behavior that's actually causing you to like neglect your body in some way or damage your body in some way, that completely needs to be cut out. Again, if there's something going on where there's too much drinking or some type of an addiction or something that you don't know that you're not really aware is affecting you, you need to completely cut it out, Aries, like completely. um okay, we have the Magician here. Interesting. What is the Fool? Okay. So this is all about realizing that you already have the magic, Aries. You already have so much beauty, so much to give. You have so much to contribute. You have so much beauty already. And when you cut away all of the BS and the obsessive thoughts and the intrusive thoughts about your body, when you stop obsessing over your looks or obsessing over, the beauty standard wherever you live in the world, whatever the beauty standard is for you in your culture or your community or your country, um you need to cut all of that away. That's all just distraction and noise. So if you're looking at, maybe you have a favorite actress or a favorite actor or a favorite, like there's somebody that you look up to and you're like, oh my God, they look beautiful, right? They have an amazing body or whatever. It's like, okay, great. But that they are who they are. You are who you are, right? I just think that there's something here about like looking at other people and being like, I want that body. And okay, great. Go and work out. Go and do the work to get the body that you want. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort. But again, I'm just getting this energy of like, if you really want to be at peace in your life and be at peace with yourself, be at peace with yourself in every single moment. Don't hate yourself in a moment because you don't like the what you look like then. Just be like, you know what, I kind of look like, I look tired or I look a certain way, but I still love myself. I'm still an amazing person, right? Just let go, just surrender, you guys, and let go of all of this energy, okay? Let's clarify these cards. Also, if you're spending time around people who constantly are commenting on other people's bodies, or maybe you have a group of friends or family members who are kind of also like obsessive in uh how people's bodies look or how their bodies look, then again, you might want to like kind of distance yourself from that type of talk or from that type of circle of people. Yep, being at peace. Four of Swords. This is just being at peace, resting your mind, being at peace in your mind, knowing that you are beautiful, knowing that you are your own person. You have your own existence and you don't need to be somebody else or look like somebody else. If you want to change your body, do it for you. Don't do it because you're trying to look like somebody else. Do it because you know that it's going to like fulfill you and it's going to make you happy in the long run. It doesn't matter. Even if there is a surgery that you want to go get, let's say you want to get some type of a cosmetic surgery or something, and someone says, oh, you don't need to do that like that. Don't worry about anybody else's opinions, you guys. You do what you feel is best for you, right? But don't be excessive about it and don't obsess over it, right? We have the Star card. This is Aquarius. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarius in your chart. And then we have the Fool again. So yeah, this is definitely realizing your alchemy, realizing the magic that you possess, Aries, and really only just focusing on that. So that way, when you do go take care of your body or get any kind of cosmetics done or cosmetic surgery or whatever it is, going to the gym, going to a spa, just you want to change the energy behind your movement and your motivation towards taking care of your body and changing some things, right? You don't want it to be, well, I hate my body, I hate myself, so I'm going to go get this fixed and hopefully I'll be able to feel better about me. No, it's like, I love myself, I love my body, I love who I am, I'm magical, I'm beautiful, and move with that type of energy towards whatever body care you're trying to get. Okay. And just watch, just feel the energy when you do move in that energy. Watch the changes, pay attention to how you feel. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. This is all positive. You guys are gonna do amazing. You guys are gonna feel amazing under this new moon in Cancer, Aries, as long as you are willing to accept yourself in every single form and version of yourself. Don't accept yourself and look back on the past and say, oh, I look like this. I had this beautiful skin or whatever. I had long hair, I had short hair, I had, this type of body, or, now my body has changed. Don't look back at yourself and be like, oh, I wish I was that person. I hate myself now, or I dislike myself now, or I wish I was that way back then. You know what I mean? But also don't look at yourself. If you love yourself now, great, but don't look back at yourself and be like, oh, I was so ugly, or this. No, love yourself in every single version. Your looks do not change who you are as a person. You can have the most beautiful person on the planet where everybody wants to look like them or have their makeup routine or their makeup look, or have their hair care routine, or they can have their workout routine, and that person can be a terrible person. Okay? Looks are not everything, you guys. But if you want to change your looks, just make sure that the energy is matching it. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, y'all.